Can start. Right. So if we go back to the data view, so that we'll see how, so we need costs to be in this sales data table. We only have sales at the moment, and we have cost on the products table. We don't have it yet on the sales data table. So there's need for us to make it come there as well. And the way that we can do that is we leverage on our relationships, okay? There's relationship between sales data and products table through product ID. So product ID is a common column between them, and that's why we're able to form a one-to-many relationship between those two tables, okay? So because of that, we can, bring cost from products table to sales data using two methods. Either we use DAX within the Power BI face itself, or we go into Power Query and merge the two tables. And we will show the two ways, okay? So to get it done here, I was telling Mr. Francis to click on those three dots beside sales table. We are doing that with sales table because we are bringing something inside the sales table. So we click on the three dots and we click on new column because we are forming a new calculated column now, okay? So, and it brings that formula bar up for us. So we can start to type into that formula bar. We can say cost. Did you see that formula bar? Yes. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can type cost equals, the formula we are going to use is called related. It's like doing a kind of a VLOOKUP where you can migrate a column from one table to another because there's a relationship, okay? So it's called related. So if you start to type related, the formulas will come up. Yes, so related, and then we'll just click on, so type P because we need product table. If you put P there, products will come up, yes. And we need the cost. So the cost, yeah, product cost, that one. Yep. Then we can close that bracket up and press enter. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Okay, so what now happens is we've brought the cost for each of the products. We have told it, go and search the product ID, which is unique, and bring the cost that the costs that they were gotten for, bring them in here. That's what we have done. I mean, we can double check. Product ID ENX2054 is 79 here. If we go back into the products table, let's check that that cost is correct. Just to validate that what we have on the other table is the same as what we have here, okay? So ENX2054, if we click on that one, product ID, not cost.
No. Type.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, that one. What was it? I've forgotten.
Yeah, and it's 2054.
Okay. So if we okay this, yes, just to check the cost of it. The cost is fine. So we've just validated that it's correct. Okay, so we can unfilter. Yeah, we can unfilter that now. We'll remove the filter from product ID. We clear filter from product ID. Yeah. So we are fine. Now, now that we have all of we can now look for total cost. Okay. If we go back to the calculation for total sales, how did we calculate total sales?
As quantity by.
We multiplied quantity by price, isn't it? By
price.
Yeah, by price. So now we are going to multiply quantity by cost as well.
Yeah.
To know the cost of each, where they bought more than one, we'll know what the cost is. For all the ones, it's quite straightforward, but there are products that we're gotten, we've got more than one quantity that was purchased. Okay, so if we go back into our table, you know that table, the key measures table, where you're putting all your key calculations.
Yeah.
That's where we are now going to do total cost now. And this, no, not column now, it's going to be measures now.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. And just to quickly explain, sometimes you are asked, what's the difference? In what scenario would you use calculated column and use measure? What's the difference between the two? Okay. We can see when we needed to physically see the calculation within our data set for each of the rows, we use calculated column to get the cost in. Okay. But for measure, this is like a virtual kind of a calculation. It's like it's just there floating about, and it can relate to everything within your data set. You know, they are like a global citizen, so to say, that can migrate from one table or one column to the other. That's what measures are. They are quite virtual calculations, but calculated columns are physical. We can readily see them, and I believe there's a better explanation as well. I can't really remember what that is anymore, for the difference between calculated measure and calculated cost. There's a noise coming from somewhere.
Somebody needs to mute.
Please mute. Thank you. Okay, now we want to get our total cost. So we can start typing total cost equals, quantity multiplied by
You're not supposed to bring it up.
She should actually, but how did we calculate total sales? Let's go and copy and paste. Let's go and copy from total sales, and then we are just going to manipulate the calculation. No, let's close this. That's not what we want to do. Click out of this this formula bar, then we can go back to that total sales and see. So we'll just copy and then paste and change.
Okay.
We put, oh, I see. Okay. We just right. That's right. We didn't multiply anything anymore.
We didn't multiply, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We have to calculate.
Is it right though? Now that I'm looking at it, if we are saying total sales, we should be okay. Yeah. We multiplied. So for sales, we multiplied price by quantity. So we need another cost column where we'll multiply cost by quantity, don't we?
Sorry, Sister Debbie. Just sorry for interrupting. I think from what you taught us last, I think he did the calculation in the wrong place. This should have been done under measure. The total sales should have been done under the key calculations.
Oh, yeah. I did it under the wrong.
Yeah.
This one should just be
didn't. No, you didn't. You haven't done any wrong. So total sales is under key calculation, isn't it?
No, it's under sales data.
It's under sales data.
It doesn't matter, where you have done it. No, it doesn't matter. It's just for organization purpose. Yes. If you do it within any of the tables, it's still a measure. Okay. But just to have a good accountability of how you are organizing your work, that's why we put all the measures in a particular table. It's just like a good practice.
So,
do you understand?
And that will lead me to just a quick question, because that question has been coming up in my mind. What if we don't use key measures at all and we do all the measures under sales? What would be the implication?
It doesn't change the results that you would have. What you are asking is if you do total sales, total cost, total profit, all of them.
Yeah, without using key measures at all. Just doing all the key measures under sales. Yeah.
Under the sales data. Yes, that's what I just said. That yes, you can do that because it's your own working out. It's just we just create a table to put certain different measures in different tables just for sanity's sake, because your data will continue to grow, measures will continue to grow. So that you can quickly, it's like the way you arrange files into your folders. Do you understand? That's the rationale behind all this creating key measures. If I'm working with cumulative data or cumulative calculations, I would create another measure set table where I'll put everything that's related to cumulative, everything that's related to totals, everything that's related to maybe time-related calculations, just for organization, proper accountability sake. And that is between you and your work. Nobody is looking at all these bits. It's just good to keep everything well arranged.
Oh, okay, thanks, Sister. Is it possible for us to correct this so that we follow that best practice?
Yeah,
I'm sure Mr. Francis will do that later, isn't it, sir?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that doesn't take much.
All right, cheers.
Much of our time. Okay, so if we create, before we do total costs, yes, if we create another calculated column in the sales data and do a proper, multiply.
Why is it giving me this? Am I supposed to?
No, you are not in sales data. You are in key measures now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I was pointing out. We just need to know the difference.
Yeah.
So sales data calculated column, and then we can do total cost.
Okay.
Sorry, I put you on the spot.
No, I love it. I love it, please. I want to rename it total underscore cost.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cost. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That would be quantity sales.
Yeah, sales data quantity, that's correct. So that's the one you would choose now. Times cost.
Cost, yeah.
If you start typing cost, it should bring
data
cost as well. Good. That's perfect. Then we can just press enter for that.
Yeah, this is good now.
Yes. So it is this that we will now use to go and calculate in our key calculation now. Yeah. So we can change this to sum of total cost, not product cost anymore. If you, it's that one. And then, close it and enter. I think we need, just that one closing bracket. Okay, So
Okay,
we
I
should
have
be
to
fine. Now,
click
if you now drag, yeah, if you drag the right total cost here, we should be fine.
on the last under Gmail. Yeah, he's right. He's right now. Your
Yeah,
answer 2 was 70.36. Yeah,
yes.
I think it's
I mean,
correct now.
to bring your total sales here, if you go and click on the total sales, just a minute, Mr. Jide, I can see your hand up.
No, let me select it. Even not a let me take this out.
Okay,
And all we have to do is click on the card,
yeah,
in the card anywhere, and go to the total cost. Click on
yeah,
it, it brings it for you.
yes. Yes, that's correct. And if you click on your total sales, a quick way to get it to be in key measures now, because you want to take total sales to the right table, isn't it? If we click on the
Yes.
total sales, which should be below sales, whatever, isn't it? In the sales data. Okay.
Just type sales data in that search box.
Yeah, you can easily get it from
Okay.
there. Or total sales to make it, because there's a lot of sales happening there. Yeah, there we go.
So it's not total.
It's not there
That
anymore.
email,
It should be in your sales data. We saw it, didn't
yeah.
Find it somewhere, it's there.
Customer.
Sales data is below, I believe. Yeah, salespeople. It was before salespeople. I hope it's not been hidden, because there's a lot of hidden columns somewhere. I don't know why it was showing hide on most of the columns in. Okay, what I wanted to show you at the moment where you are now, you are in the data view, isn't it? Okay. So if you click on the, before you click out of total cost, leave it. Don't click on the 3 ellipses at all. If you look up where we have the ribbons, under home, where you have name, then in that box, total cost, name, total cost, home table, the table where it is residing in now, key measures, can you see? So we can see that total cost is currently in the key measures, which is fine. But if you click on total sales now, while we are still here, no, not there now. Total sales on the, where you're going. No, back to where you were going just now.
Okay.
Yes. If we click on that, we will see where, so it's telling us that it is inside sales data. So click on that drop down, click on that drop down and choose key measures to get it into the right table. Okay. That should take it there for us. Okay, so that's a quick way to, and that column 1 that's showing, that has nothing in it, we can delete it. We can, it says delete from model. Yes, we can delete it out of the way. Okay. I hope that would move the work a bit forward now, because then you can go on to calculate total profit.
Oh, sure.
Which is total sales minus that, and whatever other calculations that is needed. And this is looking really beautiful already. Well done, sir. Really, really
But
beautiful.
the total sales by customer name.
Yes.
Total sales by county that I did here. I discovered that your own, it seems as if you selected it. You grouped.
Yes. I believe there's a filter there. Yeah, I think it was filtered down because there's too much. If you check there's too much information going on here. So I think I added some filters, which I will show by tomorrow. So that, I think we just got it down to a few so that it's not too crowded. Thank you very much for helping us with today's class, sir. Thank you. Well done. I'm just going to Do we want to take it away or what? What should we do? Normally what you would do in a work scenario is you go back to the business and ask what they do with the tax information that they've given you. Are you supposed to deduct it or add it or what? And they would give you the logic that they normally use. So for the purpose of our class, what should we do with the tax before we carry on with further calculations? Thank you so much for pointing that out.
I think it's going to cancel themselves. Mr. Debbie, I think it's going to cancel itself out. Number one, the customer pays the tax, but the company paid the tax back to the government, if I'm right.
Okay. I mean, I'm not too sure how it works at the moment.
So that's the way it works.
Okay.
That the government is the owner of the tax. It's not for the company. That's the only way the government makes money.
Okay.
But it will charge the customer paid the tax, which is natural.
Right.
And now, once we generate the tax, it goes back to the government.
So the tax here now is not going to go into any of our calculations because it's going to the government. Is that what we are saying?
That's the angle I'm looking at it from, because it's going to cancel itself out. So if you decide to put it in part of sales, it's going to still come out of your cost.
Yes, that's right.
So if you have this one where you are removing it from the other.
Yeah, okay. That makes perfect sense, sir. Do we have any contrary opinion about that, or we will just for now leave it alone so that it's not a case of add and remove, which is just double work?
Okay, because what I did was to put the tax in the total cost, but I didn't factor it in the total revenue. So.
Oh, I see. But if it's gone into the total cost, then you will need to come out of the total revenue as well. Because like we said, it's not going to be, it's not for the company, and the revenue should be for the company, if you get what I mean, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Revenue would be about money that was made by a business.
Well, okay. I think it might be a value-added tax situation.
Yeah.
Value-added tax, you pay input tax and output tax. So on your sales, VAT will be charged. VAT will be charged. So when you sell, you will charge VAT. So you are collecting VAT on behalf of the government. When you purchase, you will pay VAT. So there's another calculation that takes place for tax separately, but I don't know. I don't let us complicate it in this. I think we should take tax out. And not complicate it. Yeah.
I agree with you. We won't complicate it with this class, but we just have it at the back of our mind that in a work scenario, business would explain to us what we need to do with that particular information, and that's what we would then factor into the result we are going to give to them.
Yeah, exactly. I think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, it does. Well, thanks for raising that, Mr. Jide.
All right. Then, Mr. Debbie, can I quickly share my screen? I want to ask a quick question, please. Yeah.
How quick? We are 1 minute over.
A minute, ma. I just want it's just a general question, but I don't know how to explain it without sharing the screen.
Okay. 1 minute. Your time starts now, sir.
I know. Started already. I know. Share screen. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now this is the screen. Now, if I make, I don't know if you can see my screen right now.
We can now. Yes.
Now, if I make it,
this looks pretty.
All right, ma'am. Because I factor to total cost tax rather, so I got a higher value for total cost.
Yeah.
Then I want to ask now, if I make a duplicate of this, I made a duplicate of this board here. Now, is there a way I can do any any adjustment here on the key measures and all the all functions and all without it affecting this the other one, the one I made duplicate from?
Okay, so you would need to make other calculations. If you adjust any calculations here, it's going to affect the other one. This calculation is controlling every page that you create. The calculations you have at the moment. So if you need an adjustment, make another calculation that you would adjust and use that one on another page. Does that make sense?
Yes. On another page. Okay.
You just change this name slightly. If it's total cost, you can put total cost, maybe tax in front to show you that this is the one with tax. And then normal total cost in another one. Then you can use the different calculations the way that you need it to be used.
Oh, okay. Because I was trying to do some calculation. I found that it was adjusting both reports. Okay.
Yes,
Right.
it will. It will.
Okay.
And how you? Oh, I see. You got your total sales by county down to top 10.
Yes. Because
how did you do that very quickly, sir? Where did you
put
your filter?
Where is that? I can't see that.
The donut chart.
Okay,
that one.
Okay, this. Let me go to it. Okay, I was unfiltered. I've selected the filter.
Yeah, yes, I can see.
I came here. I chose top 10. Then I now pulled the total values to the value by value. You should do top 10 by value by total sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was how I did it.
If we can screenshot this so that those of us that have gotten to this stage, so that we can see how to filter to top 10 counties by sales. When you are getting that down, that would really help. But I will show us more of that by tomorrow, by God's grace. It's just to move us forward. But this is really looking lovely as well. Well done.
All right,
Good work. Well done, sir.
Okay, I hope I didn't take much time.
You took more than a minute, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry for that.
We will find you.
I'm sorry for that. Thank you.
Anyway, if there are no other questions, I want to say thank you to everyone for your time, for your patience, and for all the contributions. It's been really very helpful. Much appreciated. Let's come with more questions. Let's practice so that we'll have questions. And show our work as well to encourage one another. It'll be really great to see more work like what we've seen so far. Yeah, on this note, I'll say let's have a good evening. See you later by 9. Have a lovely
thank you, Sister Debbie.
And see you later.
Mr. Francis, Jide, thank you everyone.
Thanks, Mr. Francis, for teaching us today.
Thank you.
I told you we'll have more teachers in data. It was good to have
students are becoming dangerous, Mr. Debbie.
Yes, we have Mr. Shade class today, everyone.
Dangerous students.
Good evening, everyone.
Introducing Sister Shade to our data class today. Welcome, ma. It's good to have you.
Okay, I was wondering who is SMD. Okay.
Yes,
SMD is Shade.
Okay, SMD is Shade. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Shade Managing Director. Oh.
Marketing, Senior Marketing Director.
Shade Senior Marketing. Oh, okay, sorry. Don't let me spell the name.
Yeah, she's not new, but just coming to data for the first time today. Yeah, she's one of our mamas in Softnet.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
SMD, they are just my initials.
Right.
Don't mind us, we're just kidding.
No, feel free to say anything. Don't worry, never mind. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure, Ma. Thank you. Yes. Let's have a good evening and see you later.
See you at 9. Bye.
Let's have more showcase tomorrow, please. Thank you. Okay. Mr. Ferdinand, are you here? Hope I can end this class. It's okay to end this class, Abby.